Well, to me, it's kind of real that people will bring about an ascension in the depths of what people deem as free will would be to talk about, that I'm feeling quite alone, and people say to me, like, I have demons around me that say I'm supposed to die for the cause of myself. But what I want to say is, now it's the Pride month, and they have decided to let it rain all over the world. I don't know. Pride can kind of bring about your heart opening up to things, kind of being free to energy itself on the planet. But heaven seems to want to slow it down, bring about more force, which we have extended to the limits beyond speed in that, yeah, in that shit. But to me, it's kind of true that people would give themselves out to get things inwards, and so that time would flow freely, and that pride would exist also, because we don't have God, we don't have free will, we don't have our hearts opening up to the currents of it all, because that's just what it is to live with trees around you while having a floating boats. Just trying to make sure that some type of essence would exist that is keeping law in order. And right now, Donald Trump is under huge lawsuits, in which those lawsuits are introvertically imbalanced and not really true. And you have people like Yellow Rose for Texas saying, we should bring about this thing in a sense of law and consistency, that our law should portray factual things that heaven do. But so I believe these people of the else and the bring about of the, I don't know what they even want to do, but these people are under coverted means, and they have three types of laws, and that's either to do or not do, or to stay in their own bubble. But the threat they have is purely that they don't really want to act. But what I want to say is, even the words I've said now resonates so much that it's not even funny for me. I'm just left without all the time. And the elves are the grays that were created in the Nazi Germany NASA project of bringing the Nazis to America. And right now you have Biden, which is a Freemason occultist, and they're bringing laws to Earth that are based upon presidentiality and free will. And so you have different groups of these Illuminatists, or what you want to say, like those that are under the Sith order of the Vector, the seven Vector lords, which are Ra, Isis, Horus, and I think Lilith, Baal, Osiris, and I think it is someone more. But you know, those are the highest top ones, and they're bringing a similar plan as to heaven, trying to. Their former plan was to have transcendence on us, and that was supposed to send their DNA upwards while ours go down. And then they wanted to bring about love currency, taking from our blood cells, and also doing this for real. They are cannibalists, and they live of the time they can create out of. First, they need flowing energy, which is pure water. And then they have blood, and then also, of course, their cells. But what they don't have is the ascension of their DNA bringing about the spinal awareness in their mind that they're actually the ones they were in the past. And this is their problem. But I'm currently haunted by these people, and this is a lawful thing, I think, because heaven are in the war here against the underworld. And heaven are standing by as to seeing pure currents be settled on earth to set up a exit plan of the matrix. And that's already known to everyone, let's be honest. And the underworld are looking to find a solution to bring about Armageddon, which is a foul thing, and I'm against that, of course. Like, I want to go to heaven, but I'm cursed by living in this place where I am right now. They're heathens here, and I live amongst the coverted means of Azazel, the man calling himself that. I think he's probably Ra or Thoth in the like Emerald Tablet, and an old plan against God who was locked out of earth to heaven, and then heaven came back, and the Nazi Germanistical covenants of Azazel, yeah, they were brought to America, and they formed what we call the map. And the map is the creation of everything that we know as official and architectural, which was the plan of Thoth. So maybe he was a sad, so I don't know. Or is. I'm really deluded by these things. But you know, I don't know what to say. I'm only myself, and I'm under a sentence by these people. But what they really need to know is pride and ascension is quite the thing to know, because once you stand against pride in vertically, which was the plan of the Vector Lords, of course, to inverticate Earth so that they would have all the knowledge. And so if they were to verticalize the three options, which are ascension, pride, and pride, because going beyond pride, then you're evil and you're against God. And so you have another pride upon that. And I don't have any other laws to discuss other than that.